Hi, Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Nas Sheikh. It's a follow-up video to the one I did the other day. I've arrived here now in Lahore, Pakistan, and been here just over 2 weeks now. I fly up tomorrow. So it's just a quick video just to give an overview of what I've experienced. Certainly I've seen a massive change to what I first remembered, and also to what I envisaged Pakistan to be all about. Certainly there's lots of improvements, the things that people have said to me in Pakistan around shopping malls and roads and bridges and motorways. Certainly that infrastructure is there, it's visible, and it's great to see. So clearly governments have done something. Going to the shopping malls, I do see a lot of the high street brands that you'd see in the UK over here, so that's a good sign that investment is coming in from those blue chip companies, and franchises being built across a number of malls. So that's good. And even the food malls has shown a lot of people really having a change of mindset, that not only can they go out shopping and see some of the brands that they want to buy that previously they would have purchased from being abroad, can actually have them at their doorstep. And also food malls are absolutely busy, people are out, not just shopping but making a day of it, making an evening of it, having a bite to eat, and that's a good sign as well. So that does show also that there is wealth, there is I'm assuming good jobs and good facilities for people to eat in a safe environment, and some really nice foods as well, some continental foods as well as local provisions, and that's a good sign. So people are spending, which is always great. It's a great sign that the economy is improving. And my trip to Islamabad a few days ago went well. We went on a couple of business class coaches. It was really to experience what the best level there is, and very impressed. Very new modern coaches, very clean and tidy, and what's also important as well, the timekeeping of these coaches, and they went on time and they arrived on time, so that's all good. So I think we'll going to leave it at that. We took a journey on the train as well. I think that was pretty much okay as well. That was one that I thought would be a bit better, but I think the whole train line needs a bit more investment in there. I think the carriages are okay, but I think there could be an improvement there, which is good. Other than that, Islamabad and some of the places that we went to see where I have relatives there, Barrier Town. Wow, what a place. A lot of phases being built, a lot of people really investing in areas that may well have been a struggle a few years ago, but people are clearly seeing there is an opportunity, a business opportunity, but also an opportunity to live in a really safe environment. There are guards there from coming into the environments to coming out to those areas, and that's great as well. And they've got their own little community and home watch. So a lot of that, is being built on, I would say, looking at how other countries are building their economy, how they're building their towns and villages, for people to really live a life that's a lot more relaxed. But at the same time, what is really important to say is that the train journey that we had back really was an eye-opener. That showed that actually, while there is wealth and work being done and developments, there is also poverty, and we cannot deny that. And I think there is a lot of work to be done there. There is a lot of work to be done for those areas where that poverty is there. People having to travel for healthcare into the main city centres, which doesn't help. Those areas where people want to establish work, having to come into city centre, that causes an issue with the traffic congestion, especially in Lahore. So there is certainly a lot that needs to be done there. So I would hope that the government and the whole country isn't kind of making this overview of Pakistan for the rest of the world to see that look, corruption is being minimised, terrorism is being minimised, investment is coming in, and it's a show for people to think, actually, yes, if you were to see all the malls and all the nice areas and people think the whole of Pakistan has changed, that isn't the case. And I think that is important to be aware of. We travelled over to Murray as well the other day. That was really nice. It was a great trip. The roads were fine. The people were welcoming. And I think this is all part of what the country needs to do. Certainly, if they were to attract tourism and people to come over much more, I think they've got to continue on this journey. And it's the right journey. It's the right journey for the people, and it's the right journey for the perception of those that are around the world. But certainly what has to be a priority is the issues with the gas and electric throughout Pakistan. There may be pockets where some are better, some are worse, but certainly not acceptable. In this day and age, it is not acceptable that those living in reasonable associated towns, villages, and even cities are having to experience what I've noticed or what I've seen experience